But I want to start with this. I want to start with reality, where we're at in the business environment right now. And we're in this environment right now where there's a lot going on. And it's not only happening it's not only happening, things happening occasionally like they used to. Things are happening really frequently right now. Linda touched on this a bit, but when you look at what's going on geopolitically, the war in Iran, the impact that it's having on the globe, not just certain regions, but globally, a lot of that impact where you've yet to even experience. You look at what happens from a market volatility as a result of that, or even other things like tariffs. Look at technology. Linda touched on that as well too, and the rapid pace of technology and how it's growing, and we can't even keep up with it as humans. We're not even able to keep up with it. And then even from a social standpoint, you see what's going on socially, the social issues that are impacting your business. All these dynamics are leading to what really is the leadership challenge when you think about it. Because you're having to make strategic decisions every day on investments, on direction, on marketing, on technology. And all these decisions actually have a ripple effect on whatever you do. When you think about it, there's a lot that's interconnected. Your people, culture, operations, stakeholders, financial performance, all of that intertwines and all of it's connected. So a decision made over here has an impact on everything else. So the real question really comes down to not what do we do in the storm, but it's who do we become or who do we need to be as leaders to navigate that storm? And that's where we're going to go in our time here today. And I'll tell you this, the answer to that decision, it became so profound to me, not in a boardroom. It was actually on a dirt lot in Juarez, Mexico. So I have been regularly taking these trips down to Juarez with a group of people from a church, and we build homes down there. When we arrive on the site, all the building material is there, stacked up. It's all the raw material. It needs to be cut down, the lumber, roofing, drywall, electrical, insulation, siding, everything. It's all there. But when we start, obviously, we're just arriving on a dirt lot. So we have to prepare that lot. We have to level the ground and put the forms for the concrete, for the foundation, and pour the concrete. Once that is done, we start to build everything up from there. And what I learned from this experience about what's the most important part of the home, I learned it's not the walls, it's not the roof, and it's not the exterior, but it's the foundation. Yes, you said it. It's the foundation. Here's the thing. If that foundation is not perfect, if it is not perfectly level, and we spend 30% of our time just on that foundation, if that foundation is not perfectly leveled, everything on top of it is misaligned. The door doesn't close. The windows do not fit in. The roof is crooked. The walls are crooked. Everything we start putting together becomes crooked inside of it. If that foundation is crooked, and that's because everything else on it, when the pressure comes on, it's strained. You can have the best materials. You can have the best design. And I'm looking at my contracting brother over here too, and he knows it. But if that foundation is not right, then everything on that becomes strained. And this applies in our business as well too. You see, a lot of businesses focus on the external. They focus on goals, growth, strategy, marketing, branding. And don't get me wrong, those things are important, incredibly important. But very few stop to ask the question, is our foundation right? Is our foundation right?